pushing me around, but I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. No, I won't back down.
Last night a little dancer came dancing to my door. Last night a little angel came pumping on my floor. She said, come baby, you got a license for love, and if it expires, pray help from above. Because in the midnight hour she cried more, more, more. With a rebel yell, she cried more, more, more. Wow! In the midnight hour, babe, more, more, more. With a rebel yell, more, 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 more.
make it glow like Christmas. The tenderness that's burning in my heart. Everything's on fire. 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 Everything's on. If you can't open your eyes in the morning, there's so many acts being left to walk. I'll be around to sift through the cinders, lift the lid and take the thing apart. Everything's on fire. Everything's on fire. Everything's on fire. Everything's on fire. So to all of you feelers and folders, waiting for the fireworks to start, do it now. Blow it up yourself. Unbutton the butcher in your heart. And if I don't come home before midnight, and I can't find a keyhole in the dark, everything's on fire. You know that I've been tempted. You know everything apart. Everything's on fire. 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 Everything's on When I'm out walking, I strut my stuff, and I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Let me go on, like I blister in the sun. Let me go on. Big hands, I know you're the one. Body and beats, I stain my sheets, I don't even know why. My girlfriend, she's at the end, she is starting to cry. Let me go on, like I blister in the sun. Let me go on. Big hands, I know you're the one. When I'm out walking, I strut my stuff, and I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. When I'm out walking, I strut my stuff, and I'm so strung out. And I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Body and beats, I stain my sheets, I don't even know why. My girlfriend, she's at the end, she is starting to cry. When I'm walking, stop, and I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might Let me go on, like I blister in the sun. Let me go on, big hands, I know you're the one.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. 7, 6, commencing countdown, engines on. 3, 2, check ignition, and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade, and the papers want to know whose shirts you wear. Now I knew you, I wouldn't talk down to you. I have to tell you just how I feel. I will share you with another boy. I know my mind is made up, so put away your makeup. Told you once, I won't tell you again. It's a bad way. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. You don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, 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 put on
Sometimes
on down. London calling to the underworld. Come out of the cupboard, you boys and girls. London calling, now don't look to us. Phony Beatlemania has bitten the dust. London calling, see we ain't got no swing except for the rain of the truncheon thing. The ice age is coming, the sun's zooming in. Meltdown expected, the wheat is going thin. Engines stop running, but I have no fear, 'cause London is drowning. I live by the river, to the imitation zone. Forget it, brother, you can go it alone. London calling to the zombies of death. Quit holding out and draw another breath. London calling, and I don't wanna shout, but while we were talking, I saw you nodding out. London calling, see we ain't got no hide, except for that one with the yellowy eyes. The ice age is coming, the sun's zooming in. Engines stop running, the wheat is going thin. A nuclear error, but I have no fear, 'cause London is drowning. I live by the river. The ice age is coming, the sun's zooming in. Engines stop running, the wheat is going thin. A nuclear error, but I have no fear, 'cause London is drowning. I live by the river. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Now get this. London calling, yes, I was there too. And you know what they said? Well, some of it was true. London calling at the top of the dial. And after all this, won't you give me a smile? London calling. I never felt so much alike.
Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. We'll get wild, wild, wild. Wild, wild, wild. So you think I got an evil mind? I tell you, honey, I don't know why. I don't know why.
Yep. Thanks so much for joining us here today to celebrate the life of Daryl Downs Daffy. Today's going to be a tough day for the boys and for many of us who've come into his life over the years. But hopefully we'll be able to share some memories, some tears, and definitely a few laughs today. First of all, I'd like to ask Jagger to come up and say a few words about his dad.
First of all, as Mum said, thank you to everyone who came today, and thank you to everyone who has joined the live stream who couldn't be here today. The support me and my family have received has been overwhelming and needed. I'll keep this short because there isn't really much to say that you don't already know about Dad. I could talk about how much of a great bloke he was, but I'd be here all day. I could say the same thing about him being a great mate, and you already know about that. Instead, I'll tell you how much of a great father he was, not only to me and my 3 brothers, but to anyone who needed it. Dad was always there for us no matter what. Not $1 in his bank account and no food in the fridge, he still managed to cook a meal to feed a dozen. He was always the loudest voice on and off the footy field. Whether it was a Cowboys grand final or mine and Ash's under 7 soccer, you could hear Dad all around the park no matter what. Even if it drove Mum to move to the other side of the field or a verbal warning from the ref, none of it stopped Dad's passion. Dad was a man who took more selfies than a Kardashian, and will probably tell you he looks better than they all do. He was a man who could tell you the history of every song he would play, including the band, the year, and how he was a better singer and vocalist. As I previously said, we could be here all week talking about how fantastic of a person, mate, and father Dad was. But if there's one thing I've learned from him, it is to live life the way you want to. Even when people are telling you to change and how to act, just be yourself and make your own rules. You're in charge, no one else. Here's to Daff. Love you, Dad. Thanks for everything.
Ash, would you like to come up and say a few words about your dad as well?
That was well said, bro. First off, I'd just like to thank everyone who could attend today and those who tuned into the live stream. I'd also like to thank my mum and my brother who did a great job organising this all. The last few weeks have been really tough. I was close to not getting up here today, but I knew I'd regret it if I didn't. I'm also going to keep this pretty short. I feel like it's not possible to truly own a dad in just words. Dad cared so much. He had the biggest heart. Even when he didn't have a lot to his name, Dad would give the shirt right off his back and do it with a smile. My best mate since day one, and always will be. He fully supported us in anything we did and always made it known how proud he was of us. I loved being on the footy field and hearing him cheering his head off on the sidelines. One time Dad gave the ref a bit of a mouthful and received a ban from the ground for a couple months. Despite that, I could easily hear him cheering me on all the way from outside the gate. There's no chance he'd ever miss a game. I loved doing our weekly barbies, Dad. A bunch of your mates would come over and I'd be your little sous chef, man in the tongs. I always looked forward to those. I still can't nail a steak like you can, Dad. You taught me that life can often be brutal, and the best way to combat all that is with a good laugh and the ability to appreciate the small moments of joy on offer. The life of the party and the light in any room. No one does it like you, Dad. I'm glad we got to spend so much time together and hate that I had to be cut so short. I know Tex would have had a cold one waiting for you and give Jackson a hug for me. Every step I take for you is for you now, Dad. I promise I won't let you down. You'll always be my hero.
I'm going to try and say a few words. So I've got the Daffy shakes today, so excuse me. In the early 90s, when I was working at Flinders Street East, there was a bloke everyone affectionately called Daffy. He's working at the other establishment, the one that I worked at, and whilst we didn't really meet at the time, I'd certainly heard of this guy. Everyone did. It wasn't until Chris Law from the Sheraton recruited an entire blackjack training school of lumpies from the nightclub precinct that we met. My memories of that school, which took place in the stateroom, was taking it in turns to learn to deal blackjack, and more often than not there was at least two of us fast asleep on the other side of the table, having almost come straight from working a shift in the clubs the night before. Those that worked at the Sheraton back then, almost 30 years ago, might agree that it was some of the best years of our lives. Plenty of double shifts to get our hours out of the way so we could party a lot before showing up to work again, always hungover or still drunk. 8:30 p.m. roll call in the staff room, and Jeff Gainey was always the last person in, still getting dressed into his uniform. There were three of us back then, Amanda, Daffy and I. We were best friends and inseparable. During those drunken nights and days, Daff would always say, "I love you," and pissy little me would always say, "Yeah, I love you too, mate." Years later, I realised that he actually really meant, "I love you." I remember that casinos across the country all opened within a short space of time. and our casino family members started to move away. Melbourne, Brisbane and Sydney, and in mid-95, Daff and I chose to relocate to Sydney. One absolute experience being part of the opening of Sydney's casinos, working and living in the city. Kyle was 9 when Daff became his stepdad, and he also came to live with us in Sydney. Daff and Kyle, best mates forever. After a couple of years in Sydney, we then moved to Albion Park, thinking it not only would be a better place for Kyle to start high school, but also we could give Kyle a little brother or sister. It wasn't as easy as that, and it took us a while to fall pregnant. And in 1999, at 34 weeks pregnant with our baby boy, we were told that he was not compatible with life. The only thing that was keeping him going was me, his mum. And so on the 29th of August 1999, we delivered a tiny baby boy with a dark mop of jet black hair and a deep dimple in his chin. We got to meet him, hold him, talk to him, and 4 hours later we said our goodbyes. Jackson James Downs became our angel, looking over us forever, and now he's with his dad. When we married in 2000, Daff arrived on the back of a Harley. I mean, what other guy would have the balls big enough to show up the bride on their wedding day? Typical bloody Daff. After we lost Jackson, our hearts were broken, and I have to admit our lives spiralled out of control there for a while. Little wonder our efforts to try and bring a baby into our world kept failing. Finally, after numerous fertility rounds, a beautiful, natured, fair-haired baby boy with cute little dimples in his cheeks arrived. Jagger Brendan James Downs. His middle name's given to him from his 2 big brothers. This poor kid would have woken numerous times from his sleep to see all 3 of us, Daff, Kyle and I, staring down at him. He was definitely spoilt for attention. When Jagger was about 3 months old, Daff and I received some surprising news that Jagger was going to be a big brother already. I sobbed at the thought of being pregnant again so soon. Daff fist pumped the air. Typical bloody Daff. When Jagger was 13 months old, his baby brother arrived, induced 3 weeks early and still weighing in at 8 pounds neat. Doctors telling us that had he been able to stay put till full term, he would have been just nudging 10 pounds. This baby took one breath, screamed and literally did not stop for at least 9 months straight. Ashton Blair Downs was a chubby, bald, angry at the world baby who wouldn't sleep for more than 20 minutes at a time. Jagger proceeded to ignore this screaming interruption into our world and just carried on with life. He'd even fall fast asleep in the twin pram with his brother right next to him, screaming still. Ashton needed lots of attention, and Jagger was happy to not get much attention at all, and nothing much has changed over the years, except that they've still remained closer than I've ever seen brothers and siblings be. People always used to think I was lying when I said that they never argued and fought. They just didn't. I always said that life with Daff was like jumping on a runaway train. You jump on and hang the hell on. It was definitely a ride. Everyone did, until they were able to jump off. Pretty much everyone has a Daff story or 3. It's no secret that I tried to jump off many times, but always chose to jump back on until it grew tiring, which is the reason why we ended up back in Townsville. Me working in surveillance at the casino and Daff working back in the pubs, clubs and nightclubs, the industries that just kept drawing us back in over the years. The boys were 8 and 9 years old when we did separate, and while the boys stayed in my care, Daff was always a part of their lives. We were soccer, AFL, league, union parents together, and yes, I did have in here my speech. It was very embarrassing at times for me, but the boys have both already touched on that. We celebrated their birthdays and ours together. We often had dinner and or drinks together, and we attended all of their important occasions together. He also stayed stepdad and best mates with Kyle, and the grandkids affectionately call him Daff. Not sure what babies and kids saw in that buff head, but they all just loved him to bits. Daff stayed on that runaway train, much to everyone's delight, and if you wanted to party or call over for a fat feast, play board games or card games while getting on the drink, just call Daff. He'd always just drop in at any given time and would always outstay his welcome. He'd even do this at my place. I'd say to him, Daff, I'm the ex-wife, you just can't drop in like this. He didn't care. Nothing and no one would change him because he was just Daff. I know how proud he was of all of his 3 boys and how much he adored the grandkids. And I also know how he spoke to our friends about how proud he was of me too. I said on Facebook that our world would never be the same without Daff in it, and I meant it 100%. Even the stupid things he'd do on purpose because he knew it'd annoy me, I'll still miss. Daff, while you're up there with all of your mates you've lost on the way, and giving Jackson lots of hugs and kisses from us, I promise I'll continue to take good care of our family, and I promise you that you'll continue to be proud of all of us. I think Nat was going to say a few words. Yeah.
I just want to add to that. My name's Kyle, Debbie's son, Daff's stepson. Thanks for coming today. I just wanted to say that I've looked up to Daff for 25 years now, and he's the best man I've known. I was 9 years old when he took me under his wing as his own, and he's definitely the biggest influence of my life. He taught me so much, and I love listening to him. I could call him whenever just to speak my mind, and he was always there for me to give advice and take my mind off things and have a laugh. I cherish the time we had together, and I miss him heaps already. He loved my kids, and they love him, and he'd always tell me that he's proud and to keep it up. I'm shattered that he's gone, and we can't hang out and have another drink and listen to music for hours, let alone another 25 years. Rest in peace, Daff. Love you.
Daryl was my best friend. I came to Townsville not knowing anyone, and he accepted me into his life and the lives of his family. I got a package deal and I couldn't have been happier. I've had some of the best times of my life with Daryl and the boys. We did everything from playing football, handball, cricket, board games, cards. I also saw a lot of bands with Daryl too. Our favourite local band was King Social. Music was certainly a big part of his life. Our relationship was short, but our friendship spanned a decade. He was the unconditional type of love friend. We went through a lot together. He helped me recover from many surgeries. He read to me for 3 days straight when I had a cancer scare, only stopping to make me cups of tea and reassure me that everything was okay. He helped me look for my phone in the dark on Ingham Road for hours. He let me sleep in his bed when I locked myself out. He waited in line with me for 4 hours so I could get a COVID test. He regularly told me that he loved me. I couldn't have asked for a better mate. I'm happy to reflect on the times that we shared. I remember going on a date once to Rambutan and Daryl happened to be there. He insisted on sitting down and hijacked the conversation with the guy. Another time, the date and I were out, Daryl was there again, and he insisted on coming back to hang out with us. He kept hugging us both and saying, I'm happy for you too. I had to have a little chat and tell him to stop hugging the guy. I would go to my friend's house for Christmas and Daryl would call. Next minute he would be there. He was everywhere. My friends accepted him and liked him too. One thing that Daryl did say to me once was, Nat, I've had a good life. And I'm happy to reflect on that also. He certainly lived life to the fullest, never knocking back an opportunity to have fun. I miss him so much. I feel a little lost, but I know his legacy lives on with his 3 sons, whom he was extremely proud of Jagger, Ashton and Kyle. Debbie and Daryl certainly did a fantastic job raising those boys. Daryl is forever in my heart and I love him a lot.
Just wondering if anyone else would like to come up and share a Daff story. I know Perce has got something that he would like to read out from the family.
This is a day that I didn't think I'd be here to do this. It's Daryl's a good mate of mine. We went through a lot of times. We've had some good times, bad times in clubs and pubs, all around the place. You look here, the friends he's got here, he touches people. Look at the family here, these sons, and Deb should be so proud. He'd be so proud, yes. He was best man at my wedding. That was back in, a few years ago. Anyway, we got married in Coranda and the service and everything was up there. I don't know if you had the range from Cairns, an hour or so up there. Daffy couldn't, the reception was up there, but after we cut the cake and everything, he was gone. We don't know how he got down to Cairns, and we never seen or heard from him about another 3 or 4 days. He bit me, actually. He come up early and he said, "Perce, can you give me some?" "Oh, yeah." "What do you want, Daff?" "You can't get a cab from here, from Cairns," and so I give him $200. He said, "I'll fix you up tomorrow." Well, that never got seen. But that didn't matter. That's the type of bloke. I suppose I've got some words here from his brother Brett. He sent these through. It's we feel so sorry for everyone down in Wollongong that can't be here. Just the way everything's happened. We're so lucky in Queensland at the moment to be able to get around and to go places. This is some words from Brett, his brother. Daffy loved a bit of funeral poetry. He was quite good at it. Me, I have a different skill set. My tribute to you, brother, comes in the shape of a box that will into your ashes next to your baby boy. It's made from jarrah, tough as nails, like you were on the footy field. Your top is a piece of mallee burl with a whole lot going on. There is a penny laid there from the year you were born. I suspect that you may need it to pay the ferryman. When you finally get here, late again, you will slip in the back door like our old mate, me, Perce, here used to let you into your favourite nightclub. I hope he protects you in death, brother, like you protect me in life. Rest easy now. Love, Brett Downs. Thank you, everyone.
Is there anyone else who'd like to come up and say a few words? Thanks to Loz for helping us with the sound and the live link and for being such a huge support to me and the boys this week. Loz has put together some memories, so we might have a look at that.
Daffy, mate, this is for you. Don't ask me what you know is true. I don't have to tell you I love your precious heart. I was standing, you were there. Two worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart. for 1,000 years. If I hurt you, I'll make wine from your tears. I told we could fly, 'cause we all have wings. But some of us don't know why. I was standing, you were there. Two worlds collided, and they could never, ever tear us apart. Ooh, ooh. I was standing, you were there. Two worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart. You were standing, I was there. Two worlds collided, shining through. They could never, ever tear us apart. Ooh.
I don't believe in an interventionist God. But I know, darling, that you do. But if I did, I would kneel down and ask him not to intervene when it came to you. Well, not to touch a hair in your head, leave you as you are. If he felt he had to direct you, then direct you into my arms. Into my arms, oh Lord, into my arms, oh Lord, into my arms, oh Lord, into my arms. And I don't believe in the existence of angels. But looking at you, I wonder if that's true. But if I did, I would summon them together and ask them to watch over you. Well, to each burn a candle for you, to make bright and clear your path, and to walk like Christ in grace and love and guide you into my arms. into my arms, oh Lord, into my arms, oh Lord, into my arms, oh Lord, into my arms. But I believe in love, and I know that you do too. And I believe in some kind of path that we can walk down, me and you. So keep your candles burning, make a journey bright and pure, that you'll keep returning always and evermore. Into my arms, oh Lord, into my arms, oh Lord, into my arms, oh Lord, into my arms.
There is freedom within, there is freedom without. Try to catch the deluge in a paper cup. There's a battle ahead, many battles are lost, but you'll never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. We know they won't win. Now I'm towing my car. There's a hole in the roof. My possessions are causing me suspicion, but there's no proof. In the paper today, tales of war and waste, but you turn right over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. We know they won't win. Now I'm walking again to the beat of a drum, and I'm counting the steps to the door of your heart. Only shadows ahead, barely clearing the roof. Get to know the feeling of liberation and release. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. We know they won't win.
I am your true shepherd. I will lead you there. Beside still waters, come and meet me in the middle of the air. I will meet you in the middle of the air. I will lay you down in pastures green and fair. Every soul shall be restored. I will meet them in the middle of the air. Come and meet me in the middle of the air. Through the lonesome valley, my rod and staff you'll bear. Fear not death's dark shadow. I will meet you in the middle of the air. Come and meet me in the middle of the air. With oil I shall anoint you, a table shall I prepare. Your cup will runneth over. Come and meet me in the middle of the air. I will meet you in the middle of the air. In my house you'll dwell forever. You shall not want for care. Surely goodness and mercy will follow you. Come and meet me in the middle of the air. I will meet you in the middle of the air. Come and meet me in the middle of the air.
Reach out, touch faith.
You're wrong, but
guide you to the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain, yeah, yeah. Purple rain, purple rain. You know what I'm saying about up here? Come on, raise your hand. Purple rain, purple rain.
city's ripped back sides. We'll see the bright and hollow sky. We'll see the stars that shine so bright. Stars made for us tonight. Oh, the passenger, how he rides. Oh, the passenger, he rides and he rides. He looks through his window. What does he see? He sees a side and hollow sky. He sees the stars come out tonight. He sees the city's ripped back sides. He sees the winding ocean drive. And everything was made for you and me. All of it was made for you and me. 'Cause it just belongs to you and me. So let's take a ride and see what's mine. Singing la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, the passenger, he rides and he rides. He sees things from under glass. He looks through his window inside. He sees the things he knows are his. He sees the bright and hollow sky. He sees the city sleep at night. He sees the stars are out tonight. And all of it is yours and mine. And all of it is yours and mine. So let's ride and ride and ride and ride. Singing la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Singing la 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 la. La 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 la.
Hello everybody, I'm Jason from King Social, and I've got a message from the band. Dancing Daryl. A note from King Social, read by Jason. Steve, Con, Wonga and Angus send their apology and say sorry that they can't be here today to say goodbye to Daryl. Our first memory of Daryl was at one of our first shows as King Social. Daryl, an absolute mountain of a man, was dancing in front of our stage with this hot, much younger girlfriend, arms and legs flailing about, looking like a drunk Peter Garrett. There weren't many shows that we didn't see Daryl after that. He had our backs from the very beginning. I'm not sure exactly when we all properly met and became friends, but I can't remember King Social without Daryl. He was basically part of the crew from the start. One fateful day, we decided to audition people for a music video, and we were super excited about the dancer was the song. Daryl threw his hand up and helped us out massively. He played the security guard and he bloody nailed it. It's only now that I look back and I realise that Daryl is the dancer. It is almost like it was his song all along, in our minds anyway. Daryl is the dancer, and I can't sing that song without his bloody big head popping up. Daryl, we miss you, mate. We miss your happiness and your generosity, and we miss knowing you're here. I bet you're up in heaven, pissing everyone off, telling them how good King Social is. And I hope you're up there dancing like a maniac. Angus has asked if you could look after his dog, Layla, when you're up there, mate. All the boys are devastated that they can't be here, and they really wanted to sing for Daffy. I managed to catch up with Daff and Ash just over a year ago, and he said to me he was always grateful for how the film clip made him famously known as the robot dancer. I always cherish the times I spent with Daff, and thank you from King Social, myself, and everyone attending today to share this occasion. And thank you, Daff. We will miss you.
I seen a girl down the street in the pub with a glass in her hand with another man, talking about stuff, looking like she was bored. So I walked down the street to the pub, past a girl with a glass in her hand with another man. I walked onto the floor, I danced up a storm. I knew she saw 'cause I was the only one on our dance, dancing till the sun goes down, dancing till I fall down. I'll take this time, oh, I'll sing, even if the words aren't right. I'll sing and scream and dance all night, and I won't fight. Whoa, whoa. Till the sun went down, until we both fell down. We'll take this town, ooh, oh, we'll sing, even if the words aren't right. We'll sing and scream and dance all night. We'll take this town, we'll dance, dance until the sun goes down, dance until we all fall down. We'll take this town. Whoa, whoa. Dance until the sun goes down, dance until we all fall.
Thanks so much, everyone, for joining us here at the SOV and also via the live link. We're just going to have a few drinks because Daff would want us to. So thank you for sharing the day with us.
I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world I'm turning inside out. Yeah, I'm floating Stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me 'cause now. I'm having a good time. Don't stop me yes, now. I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. Yeah. I'm a rocket ship on my way to Mars on a collision course. I am a satellite. I'm out of control. I'm a sex machine ready to reload like an atom bomb about to explode. I'm burning through the sky. Yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic woman of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, hey, hey! Don't stop me, don't stop me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Have a good time, good time. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me now. I'm having a good time. Don't stop yes, I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. Da da da
message in a bottle, yeah. A year has passed since I wrote my note. I should have known this right from the start. Only hope can keep me together. Love can mend your life, but love can break your heart. I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Oh, message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Walked out this morning, don't believe what I saw. 100 billion bottles washed up on the shore. Seems I'm not alone in being alone. 100 billion castaways looking for a home. I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. Message in a bottle, yeah. Message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Send it out an SOS. Send it out an SOS. I'm sending out an SOS. I'm sending out an SOS. 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 I got you. That's all I want. I won't forget. That's a whole lot. I don't go out. Not now that you're in. Sometimes we shout, but that's no problem. I don't know why sometimes I get frightened.
down easy. You show me, tell me you're not teasing. I don't know why sometimes I get frightened. You can see my eyes, tell that I'm not lying. I don't know why sometimes I get frightened. You can see my eyes,
tide. Making out, you still don't know. All I have is alcohol, so let me go. And I'm alone with you tonight. I'm alone with you tonight. I'm alone with you tonight. I'm alone with you. I'm alone with you. I'm alone with you. I'm alone with you. I'm alone with you tonight. I'm alone with you tonight. I'm alone with you tonight. I'm alone with you tonight.
Know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. Seems to me, girl, you know I've done all I can. You see, I begged, stole, and I borrowed. Yeah. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Why in the world would anybody put chains on me? Yeah. I've paid my dues to make it. Everybody wants me to be what they want me to be. I'm not happy when I try to fake it. No. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. I wanna be high, so high. I wanna be free to know the things I do are right. I wanna be free, just me, oh man.
why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Yeah. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Whoa. 'Cause I'm easy.
four walls, sent inside forever.